It is important to put God at the top of our priority list in everything that we do in life. There will be a point when He will tell you when the path you are taking poses a risk to your life. And when you're too stubborn and insistent on your own ideas, you're going to create problems for yourself. You will have to face the consequences and learn the hard way. The truth is, God wants for us to have the very best possible lives. And we should understand this. He loves us and He will never lead us astray. I think that in order to live the best life possible, we should believe in the best plans God has for us. God allows you to date someone you will not marry because He wants you to learn from the experiences that you have had in the past. The fact that you have no dating experiences would mean that you wouldn't have a clue about what type of partner you want before you get married. Once you have reached a stage in your dating life where you have made mistakes, you'll learn from them. You'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself and know what works. You'll also be able to know what needs to be worked on. When you don't end up in a relationship with a person you dated, the best you can do is to be grateful for the experience and lessons learned. A relationship that ends does not imply that someone is a bad person. In a way, dating becomes a problem when you are doing so without having a purpose, or when you are simply into it for the sake of dating. If, however, you date someone whom you thought you would marry, but do not end up being married to, that is not a sin. It just means your relationship was not compatible, and this was not who God wanted you to be with. No problem at all. In other words, you become more aware of yourself and the kind of person you're attracted to when you date. It gives you a better understanding of how to communicate with others. It is important to note that dating doesn't guarantee great communication skills, but it is beneficial because it can make or break a relationship. It would be unwise for you to get married or marry someone that is unable to communicate with you. Therefore, insofar as dating is concerned, it has the capability of teaching you lessons that you never would be able to acquire from books. This could mean that God allows you to date someone you would not marry. One of the reasons why God allows us to have relationships with people we do not plan to marry is the fact that God lets us do that because of the nature of man. It is true that many people claim to follow God, but they choose to do things according to their own personal beliefs. In other words, if you pledge to trust God and follow Him, you must obediently submit to Him and ensure that you follow His instructions. Nevertheless, we all know how humans can be at their worst. Our minds prefer what we think we know when God speaks to us. And then, after you are steadfast in your resolve, God will allow you to be what you choose to be. However, I would like to ask you something. How well do you know God? There are times I believe that we get it wrong a lot of times. In truth, God is the only one who knows when the end will come from the beginning. When you truly believe that what He has in store for you is better than your own, you'll know He cares when you believe. Yes, He cares.